Hi everyone, welcome to a definitely pre-planned, not rushed or hurried drawing video. I am joined by Andrew. Say hello, Andrew.
Hello.
And today we are going to be designing the ultimate thief. And Andrew is going to help me do it.
Well, to get your brain thinking at the same time, because I do like a collaborative effort. I'm thinking, so the first thing you might think of when you say ultimate thief is like the cartoon thief stealing gem in vaulted or laser protected room or something. But I'm like, is that really ultimate worthy, right? And I think stealing material wealth might not be as ultimate worthy as, think of like stealing the spotlight or something like that, you know? Something more, is it metaphysical or just not?
Yeah, I totally, like ethereal, something
Yeah.
immaterial. Okay, I already like where this is going. Okay,
So
hold
now
on.
I'm thinking through like what would be, because an ultimate thief needs an ultimate thing to steal. That's what makes the thief ultimate.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what is the ultimate thing that a thief could steal? And I don't think I'm gonna get it
Okay, so
tonight.
let's break it down though by so I'm just gonna sketch this out. So what I'm thinking, like, this would be, I'm just gonna do a quick example. So this would be like a basic thief situation where they have like a little hat, right? And then like their eyes are sort of underneath the hat. And they
Sure.
got like a big old nose, they got like stubble, and they're like sneaking. Like do they're like sneaking, and there's always like a bag of gold like up behind them, like the loot that they just stole. You know, it's always like they're sneaking, and they like always get like caught in some sort of a spotlight that's like around them. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think
Right.
of when I think of like a normal basic thief situation, right? But that's
Right.
boring. That's basic, and that's not what we
Yep.
do
That's
here.
not
So
ultimate
throw
worthy.
that in the garbage. He's gone. He's dead forever. What helps with stealing? Arms.
Surprise.
Surprise. Arms.
Element of
Wow, I already
well,
hate those two words together. Wow, that is the most
okay.
petrifying
Well,
thing.
hold on. Look. Again, if you go immaterial, arms don't matter as much.
That's
right?
true. That's true.
Because you're not going after something physical. You're going after. So, like, think about stealing somebody's hopes or dreams, right?
Okay. Okay.
Or
Okay.
stealing their ideas.
Okay. Okay. So
stealing the object of their affection.
Okay, so already what I'm getting is already like bordering on H.P. Lovecraft. Like, you get some sort of a. What if it doesn't have any arms? What if it has no arms at all? Like, it has no use for arms. Again, already this is giving me like Lovecraft. Like, no arms whatsoever. What about eyes? Like, does a good thief, do they need eyes?
I think so, because they need a vision of their target.
Okay,
right?
okay.
But they should be happy with what they steal. They should be content with what they
Why did
steal.
you have to say the word
Because
happy?
it was a. So,
Why
like,
did
I don't
you-
know,
look what
imagine
you've
like
done.
upwards
Look what you've
triangles or
done.
something.
Look what you've done. Why did you have to say happy? Because now, this son of a gun's the happiest, and he's so much worse than I could have imagined because you said that. So he's got plenty of eyes. He's got eyes to spare, right?
Okay.
And he's got a big old smile, and he's got no arms. Wow, this sucks.
There's identity theft, right?
Oh gosh, maybe that's what this thing could do. This could be some sort of a snatcher, you know?
Well,
Something snatch has something to do with this creature.
What's it snatch with?
I don't know. That's what makes it so
Because
horrific.
at that point it needs arms. I mean, I'm liking the concept. Again, I feel like there's probably more Ultimate out there, but I'm liking the concept of identity theft, but more than just like material identity, such as driver's license, social security card, you know, identity photos and what like no, you've got to steal their life from them, like their likeness, their relationships from with people. You're basically their imposter so well that no one believes they're the real person anymore.
Oh,
that's
so like
the ultimate identity theft, is full imposter.
Like a doppelganger. Like a self-conscious doppelganger that knows that it's stealing someone's place.
Yeah, that could be. Yep, and they do it successfully. Yeah.
So there's something very similar. Have you seen Gravity Falls?
Nope.
Okay, so there is an episode, but I won't spoil anything. There's an episode where basically somebody's body gets hijacked.
Yeah.
And the person who has been hijacked is forced out of their body into essentially the ether, and no one can see or hear them. But the person who stole their body can talk to them.
The ultimate thief is now a ghost. Congrats. We cracked it.
What would be like I can't even picture what that would be. Okay, here we go. So like you got a figure front figure here.
There's another way to grow on it, but I want to see what we can get with this scene or this image first.
Definitely like an astral projection horror where it's like no longer in control at all, just sort of ripped right out. Wow, that's dark.
As the ultimate thief should be.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I have to say though, I kind of like the creature, like the concept of the creature. Like if you were making a cryptid, right? Like the concept of like, just like stylize this a little bit more. All right. So you got this. It's almost got a teardrop thing going on. It's got the telltale smile, because I do like that. And then it's just got 3 eyes.
Now, why'd you pick 3?
I don't know. I think it's a good number. But also just I picture it like sort of plotting, you know? I picture it with maybe more of a hunched back and sort of a sweeping ghost form.
Yeah.
Where I just picture it like sort of scheming, you know? It's got
it's got to do a lot of scheming, because when you take somebody's identity from them, you got to have a lot of schemes to like fool others with it too, right?
Mm-hmm. Because you've then got to play the part of that person that you just swiped.
Yeah, so you got to be smart to keep.
Well, I like the idea of it being like a shadow creature too.
Yeah.
Where like maybe that's how it would stalk its victims first, because it has to learn as much about it as possible. So it's like it like disguises itself as the shadow for a while, or at least that's where it can hide safely.
Yeah, and where better to watch people than when they're acting in the light?
And
'Cause that's
naturally,
what
when
people
they
do.
don't think they're being watched either.
I don't know that a lantern would be appropriate for this one.
Or maybe just some receptacle to store the soul?
Yeah, okay.
What would be a good receptacle?
Well, I mean, if you're talking lich, you're talking phylactery, and that can be anything.
So what is our character? The snatch.
Well, okay,
What is the
you're basically
snatch?
think about it this way: you're basically doing a shadow swap.
Uh-huh.
Although then at nighttime that would be problematic because there's no light. Oh, that's got ideas going. So, I'm just sort of imagining the soul that gets yanked out being chained to the body somehow, like an ethereal chain,
Interesting.
so that they have to watch their life being stolen from them.
Oh, wow.
I'll give the side note. The only way I could think of to get more ultimate would be like, well, if you're stealing one person's life, what if you could steal multiple people's life? Wouldn't that be more ultimate?
Ooh.
But then that scales pretty quickly to, well, stealing a city,
right,
a country,
right,
the world,
right.
the universe, and at that point it just gets not as fun to draw when you're like, oh, the thief steals the universe. It's like, how do you draw everything? Unless you do like a gimmick or a clever side approach to like an out of the box approach to express everything. But you know, then I don't know. To me personally, the thief becomes more impersonal and therefore less entertaining to watch the drawing of. You know, because when it's personal, it resonates with you and you connect with it. You can invest in the drawing and the horror, like how I mentioned with the thief or with the soul being chained to the thief. You reacted. You were like, "Oh my gosh, that's so dark," because you can imagine being stuck, watching your body
Get
being
stolen.
controlled, get stolen, and be controlled by this thief, and that's more horrifying to imagine than just this thief stealing the universe, because your body is so much more in your control. You are more intimately familiar with yourself
So I
than
see
you are
like
with the
all
universe.
these like tufts at the neck, sort of like a vulture,
Oh, okay.
like the weird poof
Yeah.
around their necks. Wow.
The smile. Oh my gosh.
Bro. The snatch. I love the
There's our next
snatch.
horror themed D&D villain.
I love the snatch, but I hate the snatch.
As is worthy of the ultimate thief.
What if we gave him little twofers? Little teeth? Little...
Does he need teeth though? He's not sinking his teeth into
He's got
somebody's soul.
He's got a winning
that
smile,
makes
though.
the smile creepier. Yeah, you're right. So like the first one is just when he's grabbing, but man, the one on the right is finally like, yes, I finally got you. Wahaha.
Oh yeah, this is definitely like you got, and that's what you see. Why didn't I release this video in October? The ultimate thief turns out to be an eldritch being called the Snatch. It's not even a person. The ultimate thief is the Snatch, and the Snatch will come for you.
We didn't know what it was gonna be before we started, and
comment down below. Let's get some love for the Snatch. Who loves the Snatch? All right, let's see some let's see some happy old comments for the Snatch.
Does the Snatch need pupils in the eye?
You know what? I'm open to it.
Because the other way is like my brain, as I'm watching it, can't decide whether those are eyes and a nose, or if they're eyes. Whoa! Just those 3 dots add so much more menace to it.
So much more like anticipating.
Because now it's more personal, and as it's more personal, it's more horrifying.
This wasn't supposed to be dark, but holy cow, is it funny.
You picked the ultimate thief. You got what you asked for.
The Ultimate Thief is not entirely. It's not what you thought at all. Wow, that is so viscerally
That's
upsetting.
what makes it ultimate.
Wow. Well, good luck sleeping, everyone. Bye. Say bye, Andrew.
Boy. I don't know.